Good morning, everyone. Let's imagine you're walking into your local Dick's Sporting Goods, hoping and looking for a new bat. You walk down the aisle looking at 100 different bats, looking at woods, composites, alloys, and hybrids. There's all these different names, and then there's BB cores and U-trips, and then there is the old style bats, and you have no idea what you're going to do. Today, I'm here to help you relieve from your stress and to understand what bat is going to be most important. We're going to start off by realizing what bat will be best fit for you and your size and age, and then we will learn the equipment you will need to tape your bat, and finally, we will learn how to tape your bat to get it most comfortable for you. But first, let's learn what bat will be best for you. For us, like in high school, we'll use a thing called a BB core. It's really just a certificate or a stamp that says it's legal for your age and your requirements. A BB core is saying that it should have less power than something like this. That is both a U-trip bat and an old style bat. With me today, I have a couple different styles of BB cores, and that might have different fits. According to Baseball Bat Bros, you would have a list of power and power and strength, and then you have a list of size and that would be best for you. So let's say you're a smaller kid, maybe you're around 5 foot to 100 pounds, you would use a 30-inch bat. Since I don't have a 30-inch or a 30 through 32-inch, I will not be showing that today. But let's say you're a little bit bigger, needing something a little bit heavier, you're probably going to use the 31-inch. And then from 5'4" to about 5'8" is when we can typically use the 32-inch bats, which will be most common in the high school today, right after the 33, which all of my bats are. As you can see, right there's a little stamp that says 3330, which is implying that it's a drop 3. This one right here was my gamer from last year, which we are going to learn how to retape today. That one is the best for my liking. It has the best taper for it, and it's my favorite. And finally, on my one from sophomore year, which is also a no knob. See, since it doesn't have anything to put your bottom hand against, you don't have. It's just a different style of comfort. Now that we've learned what bats will be best for you, let's take a look at what equipment will be best for when you get your bat. One of my favorite things is athletic tape because it's really versatile and you can do anything with it. And the other things you're going to need is pine tar. That either comes in like a stick like this or it comes in spray. These two I got today this one's cherry and this one's grape. I like the scented ones the most just because it just adds something else to the game. It's just a new scent. When you're using a stick, it's best for it to be warm because then it will actually stick to the bat the best. So I'll just show you how to use it right now. In this, if I were to run it with the slide, like when it's got, you're going to want to just apply gently at first until you're going to feel it, and it might be sticky. So this one, it's not sticky. You're going to have to do some more. Enough for you to actually feel it and it to work. The idea with it is for it to be sticky on your hands so that you're not slipping. And then one of my favorite things, which is most important, is batting gloves. I go to brucebolt.com, which they sell these, and they will sell other tape for doing your bat, like lizard skin. They are very common. It's what some of these different styles are, like this one. And then this one is not a lizard skin, but it's another tape. I got this one for free because it says I love my mom on it. Guess who bought it? And finally, we have this one, which is a wood bat. It's got no grip on it. It's just used for style and different things. Lots of times people will put this on it and then just use pine tar. But for me, I don't like that because it ruins the custom paint on this, and it won't be best for me. Now that you picked out your bat and you've decided everything you need, now you're at home and you're trying to figure out what grip will be best. When you first get it, it will probably have a look like this. But after a while, it'll get worn out. As you can see, mine's starting to get worn out on this one, and so I will need a new one. Right now, this one is definitely my worst. So if I was going to retape it, I would take all of this off so that I had a clean base. At that time, it would look like just all the way down to this. And then for me, since I don't have a lizard skin with me, I can either use this type of tape and just roll it up like this. You roll it up, you get a nice grip, make it tight, and you wrap it around. But let's say you wanted something a little bit different. You wanted to change your knob a little bit, make it either a little bigger or a little smaller. If you wanted to make it smaller, you would take and cut off the, you would want to take and cut off the original knob. But for me, I always like to make mine bigger just because I think it's always a little bit small. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take little strands, I'm going to rip them, and I'm going to put them on the bat just like that. And that way you can control how big and how small you want that taper to be. For me, I always like it to be perfect, just enough to fit your hand about halfway down your hand. Then after that, one way of taping is you're going to take a piece of athletic tape, you're going to roll it up, really however long you want to make it, and you're just going to quickly wrap it around your bat. The things that this does, it just adds a new level of grip and different style for whatever way you might like. When you're doing it by yourself, you might want to make it a little bit better than what I just did, but I'm low on time and that's not what I'm here to do. So finally, you're just going to be nice and all done, just like this, and you would take your pine tar or your spray tar and you would just spray on it. You could do what Shohei Ohtani does from the Los Angeles Dodgers. You just spray it up in the air and you do that. I don't think it works, but do it as you please. Today we learned what bat would be best for you and your strength, and then we learned the tools and everything you would need, like pine tar and batting gloves, and then we learned how to officially put on your tape to make it last. Thanks for watching.